I pray you won't disappoint me. You felled my retainers with ease, and I will not go so quietly. A final stage. In the battle I will soon forget. At last, a proper fight. Now I shall strike.
Dude, start beating the shit out of him. One boy got smoked. He literally got hit with like everything, and there was nothing he could do. He just died.
Isaac had already endured hell from bullies just like them back in the city, or either way, reality stated his account of his family. Those who lived with kids the sun rises the next morning. Witnesses lost children. Methodically scowling, vibrating, perched as he notices Esther's strains trying to find a pattern in the wet, marble floor. As he hears her mother speaking about burning, turning out yet another fabricated story, distracting mind, blanket of logic, and sheer madness. Now, chill running, Esther gently trying to make herself understood. Isaac's utter, paralyzing shock. She actually is the fog. This is easy. She points a rigid finger toward the locked shed. Gesture alone is enough to let people what she wants. Isaac sits there in stunned disbelief, realizing he's actually engaged in a fractured dialogue with the monster, watching the sheep hands frantically claw at the shed door, howling in the alone towards the eventually, rises in desperation. Harvey's cold shotgun climbs down the steep ladder, pressing the line to himself. The very second he continues to run around, his eyes lock onto his drops of pillars. Wet, night. Esther is right beside him, operating a pure blank. Blast tears, instantly acting as a dinner bell for monsters ravaging the left before immediately swarms toward the tower. As pure, unadulterated terror forces, every single body Isaac sees shed one last time. Stop. Scrambles wildly back to the battle, straight into the log. Harley just indulged in the sick, ragged blood. Watching helplessly, I man, the only sound I could force past his head goes. Despite the horror of what she did, realizing and then tragically grown. Down below, Esther finally managed to wrench herself free. When he frantically she ran off. Up in the tower, his hair off the lawn direction. Isaac silently, now, Isaac puddled in the watchtower alone. His internal chatter monster. Yet, crushing his lungs while rapidly, every breath, lost his blood. Suddenly, he finally forces himself to glance back down. Other things, shocking. Esther picked up his drop of blood. Our scene, range voices, flesh and distance, utterly parallel. Their leg throbbing and gulping, stares down, his only lifeline, held. Make matters worse. The wandering board finally sits beside the watchman, only place in the pocket. By the time morning light breaks, Esther still standing down, patiently holding up the plastic. She, gnawing, terrifying to get step Harvey's head voice echoed loudly in his mind, begging him to pray. That memory was only physically forced down the ladder and find himself. It will either suffocate to death right here, torn apart by his feet to the ground, or desperate right now. Risky. She doesn't have She doesn't care that she simply 5 passes on the body and walks straight past him and finally to the mouth. As it snatched in blood, sucks the medicine, burns lungs, ground above him, Esther reaches the top and walks straight over to the rotting corpse of the Harvey is actually reflecting the top. On her way back down, she spots Isaac again. Instead, she walks right past him and sees him. Hands wrapped tightly around his knee. She had so desperately wanted this entire time, but lack of words and straight to the bar. Isaac is left standing in the mud. Quietly, shatters his little monsters suddenly spot him. This is the report that full, terrifying scream, eager to inflict outside the death of his own. She actually wanted the unspoken bond.
Imagine if Tokugawa saw a Muramasa imitation on a retainer's corpse. Muramasa is a curse on Tokugawa. No matter how much I hammer, nothing I make comes close to his source. Is he really better?
You're making like builds and like builds and stuff like that. You can sometimes you can make pretty broken shit or have like pretty intense things happen. That you can just make the craziest builds and setups with the craziest abilities that would make no sense in like the history of what you're doing. But give it to what you have, you can make it look broken as hell. It's really funny. If you're actually doing it on purpose, you make your characters overpowered very quickly. Like if that's something they could just do in universe, then there wouldn't be. I don't know how many Tenno could just die without the build that they have. But like you telling me, you guys actually can that they can do that? They can upgrade their abilities in all sorts of ways. Then you're telling me why the hell do you guys have to have you guys die? That's what you can really just do. I came from above and just stabbed that nigga like a samurai jack. That man did not need all that. I literally walked up and just from the heavens. Okay, so where are we going again? Oh, we're going to fight the Mirage Fortress. We're going the right way because I look at remember this map very well either. Let's see, hold up. So we gotta follow shrines. We're at. Turn it on, boy. Turn it on. No, it's already on. Tell me what it's on like. You gotta be assimilating. It's on like. In the mall. No. Put it on like Shaka Khan. Put it on like Donkey Kong. Yeah, even what it take. So they call him. Like some over the fuck sheriff said. You gotta do that better. Like he's trying my best, or you're doing best here. You destroy him. Look at that, boy. You are spitting numerologies at me. Oh yeah, we trust you. When they thought they met Patrick Swayze, plus that weird impersonator guy. Yeah, I say he's Patrick Swayze. He also has your suit, your uniform, and your clothes, and your TNA.
So he forges his swords with spirit stones.
Okay, that's what that is.
It is worth a try.
Just okay, I'll survive myself then.
Why weren't you consumed by spirit stones?
Masa. Oh, that's what that was. Oh shit. Okay, that makes more sense now. I didn't know that's what that mission was. I didn't know what that was. I thought that was just a random thing. Not gonna lie too, my first time doing that, I thought that was something totally different. Oh, so that was the mission area. That we're going to the top of that tower thing. The weird tower thing. But I guess it just wasn't. Huh. That makes more sense now. Slide on them, grind on them, sip through the zone, cut through the zone. Vegeta on the beat with the Galactone flow. Flying on them, grinding on them, sip through the zone, cut through the beat with the Galactone flow. Just grinding on them, sliding on them, sip through the zone, cut through on the beat with the Galactone flow. Damn, you said the better control. You couldn't defeat yourself. You wouldn't have anything control. Do what you sow. Devil mentioned you wouldn't. Never know. Taking it by stone, better than days in troll. I don't care for what it takes for nigga. I ain't one you know, you what you sow. They will walk in the street lines and the street lights, taking the people must on dying and all these street lights. Everybody crazy but second you. In daylights, bullet to the brain, you gon' know I get them daylights. In them bad lights, like a deer in headlights. Dead man walking, I promise you ain't. I'm gonna shoot in the red lights. If you wanna battle me, bitch, I got you in your red sights. Got a red dots in my brain, but you ain't it. You're in headlight cam. Got the homie freezing like a in headlights. Damn, if you wanna battle, hear it. Down with an egg price. Damn, fishing with the T, but it rings. If you wanna get it better, I'm about to be like a ring. Like flying on them, flying on them, sip through the zone. Gecko. On the beat with the Galactone flow. That'll grind on them, flying on them, sip through the zone. Gecko rolled up on the beat with the Galactone flow. What you get? What you doing, dog? You get the fuck off of me. I bet. Dude, you're gonna fall. You're gonna make me fall this bed. Yes, hello. Yes, I see you. Good morning. Guess you did it. I'm gonna do literally 9% of the day. You gotta be irritated about it. I'm chewing on my fingers, Jays. You're a weirdo. Just like, I done next one. That's where my dog is. You guy. Thing's not fun. Look over all the nice shit. Look, it sometimes may be good, sometimes may be shit. Would you, Chase, can I move my fit base? Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. Those rounds are hilarious. I like how my buddy actually got into that video himself, and that was kind of cool.
So a Muramasa imitation on a retainer's corpse. Muramasa is a curse on Tokugawa. His reputation will only get worse.
I do like how they put Oni magic on the same thing as your ninjutsu now. You know, in Nioh 2, originally Oni magic was a separate menu from your ninjutsu. It was a whole separate thing. So to do your Oni magic, you had to upgrade that separately. So ninjutsu was a whole other ballpark of shit. Kind of funny and find how they made them one and the same now. Makes you laugh actually. So imagine what that looks like when you play this, and just like how it goes. Not really. Well, not for me at least. Not really.
No matter how much I hammer, nothing I make comes close to his source. Is he really better?
Shit, I can't teleport to him. I really feel like I need to do that.
So he forges his swords with spirit stones, huh? Well, it's an unusual smithing technique. But it is worth a try. Why was I consumed by spirit stones?
But sometimes you want the nostalgia moment back, right? And I'm glad somebody called out and created a lot of novel topics. You see, YouTube's biggest company content creator should be called. And not only is he called, for one, they don't care the problem doesn't suffer from the black character on the channel bring black people home. I don't even really care. That's actually not why I read consistent. can stop there. I mean, you know, followers, hold on, followers don't necessarily, I mean, followers protect the drink. Let's keep going. Oh, stop. Oh,
Oh shit! I didn't mean to send that one.
Moderator status may or may not play into this. It don't take me to moderation to do this whole thing, but I need y'all to understand. Most schools have 4 black men grandparents. Y'all understand? Like, I need y'all to understand. At some point, I'm going to really break this down. Y'all need not to get those in this direction. Most schools have 4 black men grandparents. So don't let them off the hook. Making a decision, regardless of your biological parent. So I want to comment on something he talked about here, just as a black man. What your race is the money. You want to make money. You want to like homes. You want to make the most money. That is the difference between comics explain and right here, baby. That is the difference between Drake and Kendrick, or, you know, even though Kendrick still had a large white audience. I've said this a bunch of times. I don't ever begrudge black artists seeking that white audience, and I don't even get too mad when it's obvious you're skipping. Iceland versus I Choose Speed right? That's a good example. It's very clear that Iceland wants to form blackness for a white audience. I don't care enough to be angry at celebrities and micro celebrities. As long as they're not going to overt talk. Overt talk and saying embarrassing bullshit. I'm like, whatever. He's here to explain because the things that really got me paying attention is he called black comics political. And I just like, let's hear from him. Oh, I do want to say, I love Black History Month for the memes on it. And if like, they happen to be right about what man here, but if more call out to a person and they don't do Black History Month content, I'm sorry, I have no interest in amen. You will not find me wasting brain cells on whether or not some Black History Month content is up to par. Everybody asks me this month, like, hey, Black History Month stuff. It's like, yeah, I never responded. I forget. I just do not get it. And if he was more on code, he might have been able to say that. Like, I reverse your own song. Let's see. Let's watch it here. tell where your audience is going to if you care enough to pay attention. Take it from a YouTuber, significant success, who has a significant white audience. You can tell who's watching this, right? This video, the Charlie Kirk video, which still has a suicide warning. I can tell just by looking at the comments. I don't know how loud my cable are, but I'll have to do it. I can tell that this video had a large white audience. I'm betting that two scrolls down, I already got a white guy here. I'm a white guy growing up here alive. My sister, I never believed was racist, just talking things about black tea. So you can tell. You can't reach certain numbers on YouTube for certain types of content on black audience. I'm black military, you know, says it in the middle. It's weird. So I'm gonna try to be as empathetic as I can. I'm not interested in y'all, Kyle. I'm not gonna throw some shade, honestly. It's interesting.
Did you hear that scream?
Things he's saying here. So he's already starting from the stance of colorblind racism. And I use colorblind racism on purpose because when the active white person that's got like a phony head mouth, turning point you can say type, and a lot of niggas that go up around those types of white people that don't have certain black consciousness built into them, they roll with this colorblind racism narrative that you're not supposed to see color. That was a trick in the 80s. After the Black Power movement, stuff was killed off, and they took Martin Luther King and
Nope, I'm not doing that. Not do that. That made no damn sense. I'm sorry. I forgot I'm live, but you know, I don't fuck with that. If it's racism is literally never gonna die. Anybody hateful, everybody hurting each other back in the fool. Can y'all just get along? And yes, it's not important to me that much. To be clear to anybody watching this, I'm from an interracial family. So I kind of have a lot of crap that goes to with that. I have two races from my own race, from black people, from white people. I can make a whole video about something about why I should be a creator in my free time. That's a whole all my life thing down the line, but that'll take me a bit because I have to really get into the mud a bit and kind of be honest. I kind of have to be honest about that feeling with me and how that affected me over the years and what I kind of have a hard time doing. And why I kind of just sometimes don't want to do things, and why I want to do them, then it's like, it shouldn't have to be no bullshit like that. It's how I am personally myself. Like, kind of like how, I mean, like, I have... Okay, here's the thing. Everything went pretty well. You choose what you want to do. If the biggest catch is you have to want to do something. That's the thing. You have to want to be better. I'm not gonna give you shit if you don't want to be better. That's on you, man. As it was said here, consequences. It's saying here, but you always have a choice of something. A choice in life. That's different. But the consequences you face still come with the territory, as they say. You know what I mean? It just people don't understand that shit. When I say that, people just think I'm cool for doing dumb shit. Like, no, that's not what that means. You have to want to be better. That's the thing. The consequences of your actions don't magically negate because I told you if you chose to be a douchebag today. How did he kill? Did that thing kill me? But it's a whole another point. I'm ranting on. I'm rambling. I've been drinking a little bit. You know, just because of my day off. You know, I'm finally off. Not for Easter, but I was just chilling. So warm, mate. But the long story short about all that is it's a bunch of bullshit. I experience racism a lot from black people. Not much from white people. Not like people think, though. It's bullshit from my own race. Because, like, they don't think I act black, I guess. Which, I don't know. I till this day, I don't believe in that shit. Like, how do you act a race? That should be impossible. I thought I was simple as you are and you aren't. Like, I didn't know it was I never knew there was traits that make up a race of people. Like, yes, I know what the phrase white trash is. White trash is when a white dude is trying so hard to act like a black guy. He kind of looks like one of those stereotypical niggas you see on movies and shit. Like, which is apparently how they look like. That's what they mean. That's what the Eminem is. But it also kind of ignores the fact that that shit does look goofy, because it is goofy. When you actually look at it, like you look and see all these people act, it's like they're acting black. Well, you're acting, you look kind of goofy, because that shit is goofy though. It is like, it's not all right to be in those environments, like in the streets and the ghettos, and acting like it's just cool when people don't understand that. You know, people don't really know that shit very well. Okay, so what I mean. So what I mean is that, you know, the friends like the slang on the ups and shit. You know, all the people in hip hop and rap are always like really aggressive. All the rappers always die. You know, a lot of rappers are in the gang, or in gang violence, and gang wars, and things like that. Will openly killing and harming each other. What that means is, like, and put perspective here. Imagine saying, here's the thing. Imagine someone making a song you go on the radio, right? Okay, here's the thing. I break it down for you. I'm gonna sing a song for you that I know you heard before on TikTok. Listen close what the fuck this song says. I pull up at your party. I'm with the gang. Just we aim for your body. 10 shots up at your brain. There's a lot of animosity, but they don't say my name. No killers rob me, so little nigga don't get banged. Cause they gonna do that job for me and hop up on that plane. Now you probably thought I was just making a song. What he's actually saying is that I'm going to your party with my gang. And by gang, because everybody got a lot of power, but they don't say my name. My killers always chilling with me. So you want to get big, don't act the fool. You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot because they'll kill you for me, and they'll be gone. They'll be gone on the plane ride for the job's already done. It's just people don't understand songs like that, what they're actually talking about. So they think it's funny, they think it's cool, they think it's nice, because they don't really understand that the song about murdering someone. My buddy who really into that political stuff, he didn't know, like, you didn't know what any of that meant. Like, you just didn't even know, like, what that song was talking about. You didn't hear what he said. Like, when you're singing songs like that. Like, King Von wasn't some lyrical mastermind. He was a murderer. You know that, right? He wasn't just a master of hip-hop and, like, rapping his lyrics. He was gunning people down in his hometown. And it's just so weird that, like, people just turn that instinct funny. I don't like politics much. It's always dividing people. It's always stupid, all, like, hateful, and anyone's addicted. I ain't gonna fuck with that shit, man. I just want to go home, you know? I don't fucking BS like that. It's just, you really can't sit there and say you don't like people who, like, own Starbucks or restaurants that we're, like, boycotting today or whatever, right? And, like, an hour later, here you are turning on, like, King Von, who has a whole song about making a song about Joe rap, which is basically about murdering people with you and your gang, about a lot of gang violence and murdering people, and you praise that behavior and praise what he's doing, and like he's so cool and you're putting money in his pockets. Then go on tirades on social media saying that, oh no, you don't understand. Be like, it's so deep if you even voted MAGA or Democrat and all that dumbass political bullshit of people. All this, I guess you call it political discourse, I guess. And praising all that stuff and saying people you should feel guilty and it's that deep if you buy that stuff, and it's just totally that deep if you read these things, and it's definitely that deep if you support these people and you buy their books, you and buy their things, you just put them in their pockets, you know, all that stuff. Then here you are on your TikTok trends playing those same song about murdering people in their neighborhoods. And the whole mentality of it makes no sense. You know, it's always F Trump, right? But you're playing a song about a guy murdering niggas in his hood. You praising like it's funny. You're dancing along to that shit. You're dancing, you're singing along. Like, you just had this dude is talking about murdering people. He wasn't some sort of like... He was a lyricist, yes, but it was more than what it was about. Most of y'all don't pay attention. That's kind of the point. Like, no one died. Weird Eminem made a whole song that said the words... Listen to that's the dance. Sorry, dance what I did to the beat. Fuck the words. You listen to them anyway. You can't tell me that's not weird to you. It's like, why don't people take it down? It's because people convince you that's totally okay. Anybody that says that's wrong is, oh, they're racist or this and that, but it's not right, man. You can't just sit there and listen to shit like that with a straight face, then say it's perfectly fine. Like, I don't get it. Like, I don't get the whole... I don't get the fucking, I don't get the logic here, right? You know, I don't get it, right? It's, oh, we're against all these nasty things, which are horrible and wrong. Like, it's not alright. This is, goes without saying, but this is more personal to say this, but I'm gonna say something truthfully, and watching this, even in post, this could ace like fine wine, and I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna take this down, get her some, I'm gonna tell you the truthfully here. It's not alright. This song to make songs about drilling people in their neighborhoods. Drill rap is not cool, it's not funny, it's not sexy, it's horrible. You got a song about murdering people in your hometown, my nigga. That's not cool. Like, that's how you live, but what's the point of it? So I can't stand shows like that. I didn't like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reboot. Well, I like the other one, it was more funny, but more interesting. But I watched it, I was interesting. I wasn't that bad. I watched it, I was curious, you know. I wanted to see what was good or not. Okay, I saw it, like, Fresh Prince not that bad, right? The song's pretty good, I will admit. Some episodes are nice, but I don't like how, like, in the show itself, it seemed like when Will wanted to see a better opportunity for himself with, like, Bel-Air, that reboot, not the old school one, his friend was upset that he walked out. As he said, the show framed it like, the show framed the idea of Will leaving Philly like it was a horrible thing, right? And like a horrible thing. They made it seem like he was inappropriate that he left Philly. Like, how dare you leave the streets and leave us here? When in actuality, Phil he didn't leave them there. He just, like, they put him into a better environment. It seems like people really don't like it when you do that. Yeah, and it just really felt like, it really just felt like you're not allowed to better yourself. I don't want to do that kind of, you know, it seems like you're losing behind because, like, your teenager, I just, they want to help me, you know what I'm saying? You know, episodes on that season felt like he was just being dicks because it's like when you're successful in life, people aren't happy you made it, but they feel you left them. But you never left them. They're not happy you made it there. Or proud you to be chased down. It's like if I my business grew up, right? My comic company grew up. And people just were angry as hell that I left my friends on here behind, but I never left them. I never left them. It's like I disconnected from you, but I didn't disconnect from you. I didn't disconnect from anything. Like the whole episode, they're trying to make like Uncle Phil was privileged as hell, like wasn't privileged there. He said himself on the show. I just went to college, I did the best I could. I got out in these environments and I did my best to better my family. The whole episode was just shame like he didn't care for his people, but he didn't. That's not what I was. Just literally wanted to get better for his family. Went to work, he did the due diligence, he made through all the hardships in life, the comfort requirements to make yourself better, you know, he did what he did for it. What's so wrong with that? It's so harmful to you that your friend want to be in the same place as he was beforehand. So the show ended, the episode, that season, that show ended off with him just kind of going back to act like he usually would. And for anyone wondering, the Biggie listening to do was like a lot of like playing pickup games, almost got arrested again. I think it's probably nearly got arrested again, but not one, it was arrested again. Really got hurt again. Or put in a really sick violence, so or got hurt again. The show kind of framed it like it was a good thing, and he's acting worse into himself as opposed to like he's there. That's how it is. So really didn't like it. It felt like a dude something mad at you for making their life better. And they don't want to be in a better environment for themselves too. Or at least seeing as easy. I don't know, it's always get flack to saying this, but it's like, I just want to be in parts like that. I don't. And yes, I grew up in neighborhoods that would make people use me to do something. I did live like that, didn't want to do. Like, you know, people don't know my life that well, but it wasn't that good. Girlfriend died. She died around the same time when I was playing Nioh 2 in my bedroom. I lost my apartment for a little bit. My life went to hell, went to shit. Anyway, I was for a little while, a lot of depression, a lot of horrible things, a lot of other things I went through in my life that were horrible. Like, if I didn't have the friends I didn't have friends, but like if I wasn't as, I won't say tough, but if I didn't push as much as I did to try see it better like myself, I couldn't have like the CBC, and I wouldn't be doing this. Like, I lost the spark that I wanted to do, and I did. It's not making stuff like videos and content, YouTube videos like I wanted to, because like I got depressed. The other time I stopped because like It was on the time when people were doing that one thing where it's like, I'm a serious black trader. You have to support them. They have to make it. They have to win. And it felt like, here, look, right? I always say this. If you love me, stay because you love me. If you love what I do, you love me for who I am as a person, stay if you love me. Like, if we're dating, right? You love me to death, stay with me. But if I find out you're only staying for particular things, particular instance, particular stuff that I have, like something I'm doing, not because you care, but it's more or less other intentions other than that you love who I am, what I am as a person, then I don't want that. I don't want that kind of support there. It just really feels like you're not watching what I do because you like what I make. You're watching because there's obligation in this. You care because I did good. You're proud of what I make. Are you subscribe because I make good stuff? Or you just follow me because of the color of my skin? Like, is it because you like what I'm doing, or is it just something else? Like, what's the point in you being? You know, like, is it because you felt what I make, like his video, like the jokes he makes, like the things he does, you know, like the things he does, you know, like it'd be kind of fucked up to find out that I bust my ass making these edits, my old school videos I used to do. I used to try to make my own TikTok account back in the day, and to find out that half the people that subscribed, the 10,000 people who subscribed to me, were only here because somebody on Facebook or social media told them that this black creators have to make it, and all these other things, like it's a mandatory thing. And like, I didn't experience that stuff you see about like the, you know, so-and-so creator couldn't make it in life, this person couldn't do anything about it, things like that. I didn't experience those things. That's not me, though. I didn't experience them. You could say it's only fair, but I did experience racism in my life, a lot of it, like a lot more than I admit. Blacks, from black people, from Mexicans, you name it, you see from my town. Not that big of a town, but towns, so things like that. In neighborhoods where my own people didn't seem that really hostile, really gross for some reason, before I even said anything, just because of my personality that I have to myself. I feel like me as an individual, who I am as a person, is I judge you by your character. If I judge you by the color of their skin and my experiences, I wouldn't have a girlfriend, wouldn't have a boyfriend, because women have done essayed me, men have essayed me, racism from both races, on both ends, pause. You can't really expect me to judge anybody to see if I felt the way people did and did things you want to say I'm supposed to live, quote unquote, taking my right to choose, how I'm supposed to feel, then I wouldn't have the friends I made, people that I openly care deeply about. Because if I thought the way y'all want me to think, I wouldn't have any friends. I would be someone that isn't me. They're trying to say I'm not acting like my race. Like, that's impossible. You can't act a race. It's who you are. You're not, man. I don't want to be something I'm not. I don't want to be something I'm not. I don't want to live a life where I'm not being who I actually am, because I'm acting someone that's not me. Even my friends will tell you that's not you at all. I'm glad the people that in my personal life that I see in my free time accept me who I am. Yeah, a lot of them are different colors, you know, and a lot of them are blacks, and a lot of them are Mexicans, and black people, and white people, blacks, or what the fuck you want to call them, I don't give a shit. You know, a lot of it's who they are. I'm not counting the races who they are, that doesn't matter. They care for me, that's what that matters. I'm sorry the people that accept me aren't the people you want them to be, but at least they understand me as a person. I don't have to act like something I'm not. I actually feel confident when I'm with them, when I sit with them, when I drink with them. I feel happy with myself when I'm with them. I don't have to pretend to be something I'm not to fit in with them, because they accept me who I am at the end of the day. They love me who I am. That's what matters to me. That's all I ever wanted to do. Sometimes things in my life I want to do was someone to love me for who I am, be accepted. Sometimes all I wanted. Two other things, but that's one of them today. And for me, I only felt that's a more draw my life thing, but all I'm gonna say, and get my soapbox feature, is that it's not alright to act as someone to pretend to be something you're not, to fit in with people. I've tried that before, and it's not worth your life. It is not worth the headache. It's not worth trying to please niggas that aren't who you are. It's not worth trying to act like something you're not. It is not worth it. My nigga, it is not worth it. Do not do that. If you have to act like someone, act something totally separate, who you are deep down, and your heart of hearts there, then they're not your friends. That's not your boyfriend. That's not your girlfriend. That is not your family. If you have to be someone you are not, you feel the need to basically act like somebody totally different to fit in with them, it's not worth it. 100%. Bottom of my heart, my nigga, that is not worth your time. It takes more energy to pretend to be someone totally different than it takes more energy to be somebody totally separate from who you actually are deep down than it does to be someone you are. And that's all I'm gonna say. And soapbox over. I just don't like hearing that shit, man. Like, I don't fuck with hearing that bullshit. I'm just like, I don't like it. It's gross. It just reminds me as a kid how much of like I was told I wasn't enough, wasn't black enough, wasn't man enough. So the song I made came. That's what it's like. It's true. That's the story of my life here. My own race, my own people, my own family tree tells me things like that, and it's like That's not fucking fair. I'm sorry that I was born, as you call it, whimsy, I guess. In me, that who I am as a person, that I can obviously do what needs to be done and be who I am authentically, who I am as a person. I feel no need to be something I'm not. Yeah, sometimes I'm an artist. Make things, people laugh and giggle around. All because you don't have things you want me to have doesn't make me less who I am. Not less of a man because I don't do the things you want me to do. Like how fair is that? Like, does that take away from one person I am? Like who are you to judge me for the life that I'm living? That is not your life. Like, are you happy with yours? Because just like you are you not happy or proud of the successes that I made? Or are you not proud of the success that I made in my life and how much I got here? You don't know the iceberg that you don't know the iceberg that I went through to get here. You don't know that iceberg to get here. And if you did know, what the fuck, man? You know my life story so well, but here you are saying that ain't enough of this. Like, you know how much I went through to get here. So what's up with that, man? Like, what's up? What's up, bro? Like, the hell, man? You can't do me like that. Like, you know how hard I worked to get here. Does that disappear now because the color that I am, it comes with an extra little thing here? Like, you don't know my own people, but I don't need to know. It's not kind of fucked up to just destroy any work that I've done and solidly get in the mud, you know? You know what I'm saying? Like, I built that house, right? Where you are pouring mud on the foundation, my nigga, and poking holes in it. Because, like, you just didn't act in the way I want you to act. Like, I don't feel the need to do that. I don't fuck with none of that shit, man. A lot of people don't act like yourselves, and they don't make any sense. Like, you don't act like you're happy. You don't seem cool with yourself anymore. You don't like who you are. Like, why are you acting so different to who you deep down you are in your heart of hearts? You don't seem like you're happy with your life or you want to be. I'm sorry, I ain't wearing anything you want me to wear. Like, a lot of this is more like that. This is more like a interracial problem. Like, within your, I don't call them teens, but you know what I mean? It's like you're not a saying you're not going to get it kind of thing. I wouldn't say it's like that. In my honest opinion, I think it's more or less like how people view each other and what people think it should be. It's not that I'm around with my own race in a lot of life. It's not what it is. There are all kinds of people, all walks of life. That's how I see it. There's no difference. If I thought the way people want me to think, what are my siblings? What my family is. It doesn't play into anything for me. I just grew up knowing that people didn't like the fact that we existed. I grew up in my life knowing that people hated the fact my family was a thing. My siblings, my brothers and I look, how we live, how we are who we are. That's how we grew up with. Is it a problem that we're a happy family dinner today? Like, it always bothered me that we could never go out to dinner together, all of us. My nephews, my nieces, my sisters-in-law, my sister Alice, and my sister, I can't remember her name, but it bothered me that we couldn't eat dinner in public together like a family because some people were not happy with how we looked. The color of us didn't mix. Like, your own people aren't looking for, like, a lot of Mexicans and white folk, and even your own race just turn a nose at you because, like, it's so weird that you don't really know about your people or how to be and all these other connotations, like, really fucked up connotations that come with that. And it's like, bro, like, what the hell? Like, we're just chilling. Like, what's the problem here? Like, we're doing nothing to no one. We're just any other family going to dinner today. Like, it's a big deal that we're eating here, and the clothes I wear, I don't wear, like, stereotype stuff, like, I just happen to like this color blue, like the color pink. You know, pink's a man's color. Not my fault that I rock pink better than y'all ass could. Like, are you hating on me because I got a better fashion sense, my nigga? Like, is this what it's about here? Is it? It's because of the drip thing? Like, I got no chains on. Some people in my life, my experience has been ways like that. Was somebody was saying you got no chains on, you don't got all this on, you ain't black, and I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, things cost a lot of money, and nobody got money for that shit. Cause I damn sure fucking don't. Like, is that what you're trying to imply that because I'm broke? I ain't broke, man. I ain't trying to say I am. Maybe I'm not, but you know, bills are high, and like, you know what I'm saying. You got shit to pay, man. I can't be. You know what I'm saying? I got bills to pay, man. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like out here buying that shit like you think I can. Like, I didn't buy it. You know, I don't know how about the stare of my. I don't know what you want to call it. I'm rambling now, but this is really something that affects the emotion that I'm really talking about much. It's kind of why I try to like avoid that kind of thing, because like I don't want to be in bullshit stuff like that with people. Or I'm in videos like this and like, well, you don't anticipate his blackness, and like, what the fuck do you mean my blackness? I just am who I am. Like, what the fuck kind of he was tripped out? God damn. Long story short, I don't know what the fuck any of that shit means. I'm just me. That's all I'm gonna do is me. All I know how to do is be me. I don't know where you're getting your ideas from or what the hell that's supposed to be. I don't know what any of that means. Would you kindly can I just chill and visit my people, please? Like, I'm happy over here. I'm good. I learned how to use it here that to learn, the only person to choose to be accepted by is yourself and nobody else. When you get older, the only opinion that matters is your own. Live by yourself. Wish anybody had that idea of like, my opinion to myself matters more than what someone else feels about me. If I accept who I am, that's all that matters. You guys are secondary. Like, my own feelings about how I feel about my own self takes precedence over what some random person feels about me that isn't me. You don't live my life. You're not in my skin. So why the hell do what the fuck why in this entirety of this thing you have some sort of engagement on what's up with me? I don't know. That's how I feel like kind of stuff. I think it's dumb. I just want to get along more. Just chilling on the line with that shit. But that's how I personally feel. That's kind of why I think my life's kind of like flopped, I guess, or like how time went on, and like, because I don't fuck with that, and I guess because like my own people aren't liking that, and people saying that like whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying, that I don't think you could be a race. I don't know how that's possible. I really don't know how that is possible, honestly. I don't see it. I don't get it. How do you act a race? That should be impossible. I thought you just were you weren't. I never knew your race was tied to how you talk or how you act. I didn't know you can act like a Mexican, apparently. My friends will call me black. Being black don't call me that. It's kind of fucked up, and I always hated it. I still do. It annoys me. But I'm not black enough. I hate that phrase so much. This video can ends like fine wine, but I'm not gonna move it. I'm being honest with you. I hate that phrase so much. I'm not black enough. What the hell is enough? What the fuck does that mean? It's because I don't act the typical way you want me to be, like, because it's the things people nitpick about me. That I remember as a kid, people nitpick about me. With a lot of things that's like, that makes no sense. I passed my classes. I was good. I was happy. Sam Williams, I don't know what the fuck whimsical means in this case, but I'm just how I personally am. I didn't know that was a problem. Like, I'm sorry y'all just can't have fun. Like, a lot of y'all act like how I put it, like my friends and my buddies, not my buddy and his friends, they act kind of like, what it was, like them. They weren't really cool like they think they are. They kind of look like those high and mighty douchebags that don't do like literally anything in their personal lives, anything fun. Then go outside their houses, then go out to eat. They just dick off all the time, and they act like they're just so high and mighty people, so superior. Like, how they acted and how they present themselves really kind of gives off like, you know, we're high class, we're pristine. You know, somebody that inhale their own farts. So, you know, those people that think they're better than you because they don't do this one thing that makes them superior to you. And that's kind of how they act, right? We know somebody like that we met before, in class or in life. That one guy that thinks he's a hot shit because he's like, I shop at, I don't know, I don't have like a weird bougie part of restaurant in my town that I could reference here, like like a Kmart or some shit. Some nigga that think he's a shit. Somebody he's a shit. He's superior to you because how he acts. But like when he's at a party, you don't do shit. Like you used to drink with them, right? These people didn't do shit at the club. Nothing. They sit there all day. They just sit there in the corner drinking. They call that turns. Take a few shots. They party up a little bit. Then it's like, we only live once, right? I'm like, yeah. Fun fact, they don't work, by the way. Fun fact, they don't have a job. That's not me saying to be funny and to be shit. That is true. None of them have a job. They don't work. They don't have a job. That's the funny part. None of them have a job. That's the funny part. None of them have a job. None of them work. That's what made it kind of funny. None of them niggas work. None of them have a job. None of them go out to work any day. They don't do anything like that. They kind of just very prissy, That's what makes it funny. It's like, you niggas acting like this, and you want to say I'm the weird one because I'm just going to chill and I'm going to go mess around and kick my feet up and dance and, party because, like, I'm going to relax. I'm going to wind up. I'm going to blow up steam. I work at a new job now. I work 12 hours. My old job, I was there every day. I didn't go out the house much. Like, my last job, my old job at Dairy Queen was, like, my family didn't even know where I was at. No one, like, can recognize me sometimes. I was always there. However, the town, my city knows my name because, like, I'm there every day. Like, that's the point where people don't know me that well. I don't know, like, that's Gabriel. I don't know for Dairy Queen, blah, blah, blah. And, like, my family haven't seen me in, like, years. Because, like, I was always there. That's how much I was there. Like, my personal life was just damn near gone. Like, my girlfriend, couldn't do it. I was like every day. I couldn't do as much that I couldn't get sick, couldn't get hurt. Like, I couldn't even go out the house and chill. I gotta worry about anybody else. I do much of this, can't much of that. I can do anything that. It was a lot of the. It's not fair to me. Like, I'm not gonna waste my only day off to go sit in the corner all day. Huddled at the corner for wealth, like crazy cold or some shit. I'm gonna go be myself, man. I'm having fun. What's funny? I made the party jump. I made that club jump, my nigga. I was the reason why everybody was partying and drinking and having a fun time. They sold more drinks because of me. I raised morale. People were hyping up. They're like, yes, we get it. That's what we want. And they're like, you don't fuck with that. Mm-hmm. But you know what they say? When my ass came to party, everybody started jumping. I don't go to the club looking for girls and shit. I don't do that. You could say I do. I should, but I kind of forget. I haven't fell up with the game. I actually fell up with the game. That's true. On God, I fell up with the game. Like, dude, go find bitches, man. Get some girls, and I'm like, man, I don't give a damn. I come to party, bitch. I fell up with the game. You know what I'm saying? I fell up with the game. And yes, I'm into dudes, but in the dudes too, but that doesn't matter. I ain't come for no dick or no coochie. I come to kick my feet up, take a few drinks, and go home. Maybe, if I want to, maybe. But this time, not today. Just kick up dust. You know what I'm saying? I'm a lunatic. I don't give a damn. Say what you will of me. This is online. This is gonna age like fine wine. But I don't give a shit. I've come to party. It's like shit like that. Like, that's some people think people be like, no, you can't be one of us. You get down like that, my niggas. Like, I'm partying. Y'all can't party for shit. You know what I'm saying? Funny tirade I'm over, but the point I'm making is this: I'm happy. They're not. They're pretty weird as hell. They act like prima prissy, and I don't fuck with that. But at the end of the day, how they ended was that they didn't like me hanging out with them. They don't drink it. They don't go with them anymore, like at all. They go to the party without me. They don't invite me out. They don't fuck with me. You could say a lot about my homeboy and them. They chill with them sometimes. He stopped with them. He's like, I don't fuck with y'all. He only there for homie Jay. My homie colleagues didn't fuck with them like that. He only doing it for homie Jay at the time when he was in town with us before he left. He's only fuck with him like that. He's only there with him for Jay. He's like, man, he told him like, I don't fuck with y'all. He vibe different. Like, he partying. Like, he even tell too. Like, y'all boring as hell. Like, y'all, not to mention, they don't have a job. They don't work. They don't do anything. They don't have a job. They don't have a job. They don't make any money. And like, how do y'all go out to drink then? Like, y'all don't work. So I'm like, how do y'all do that? Like, say what you will of me talking shit, but I don't get it. Like, you not want to unwind? Like y'all people are weird. Like, who goes to parties and clubs and like they go drink and chill and like does like nothing? Oh shit! Oh shit! He can't fall off the side of those. Get rid of that before he gun the bicycle in the ass. I'm not doing that. Anyway, like, people like that are weird. All I'm gonna say in the day is that life person gotta please yourself. You honestly will die of old age trying to convince the world to like you for who you are. That's people. It's you're wasting your time and your breath trying to force the world to see something they're not ready to see or don't want to see or accept. You're different, or something about you is different than them. Differences are a good thing because it makes the world, you know. Everybody's different. Who cares? Like, that's what we are. There's nothing wrong with being different. It's okay. Want to be whimsical? Fuck it. Go balls to the wall. Okay, you know what's the fun fact about that though? That's the money makers. Those are the people you think about that made the things you and I grew up with. Manga, your comic books, your animes. Probably weirdos like you and me that did that shit. Like, no one's gonna. That's the type of shit that makes people money. That's the money makers. Like, you're really gonna tell me you're gonna silence that guy? Then 20 years later, oh, I'll never stand Lee. He was kind of weird and stupid with his books he was drawing. They were kind of dumb. And now look at him now. Man's a trillionaire. He passed away, sadly. You know, he made a lot of money back then. He was a money-making machine. And look at him now. Empire. Name, a household name. You cannot think of nothing. Inspired so many things. Like, you were telling that man was weird as hell. He crazy, da-da-da-da. And look at him now. Money made out that wazoo. Weird theater kids. Yes, some are kind of much. Some are just who they are. No, I mean, it's within reason. You know what I'm saying? You be making money. It's like when you let them cook and they get what they make things that make the world go boom. They're inspirations to dozens of people. Y'all thought they were strange, but they made this stuff what the things you buy. Like, you're really gonna say that you should like call their flames and call them cringe, but you call cringe. They're people making the things you like. Like, you know how weird it is. If the people you call, it makes you think about like scary movie and shit, right? If the niggas who made parodies like that weren't called cringe, listen to y'all and stop doing that shit, then we wouldn't have Scary Movie. You love that series, you wouldn't have it. You and I both, it would not exist. If I listened to you, this would not be here. You cannot tell me that would still be there. It wouldn't if I listen to you. Lord of Gods, you and I both know it. If they listen to y'all, they wouldn't be here. Scary Movie 2, Scary Movie 3, all the movies you like, wouldn't be listening to y'all. Sometimes in life, the weirdos and the whimsical you like and like you call cringe are the ones that make the things you enjoy come to pass. You'd be surprised if people, guys are the things, the people you thought were strange and weird or cringy gave birth to the things that are inspired to things you love till this day. You gotta think about how they got there. It's just speaking for you don't know maybe people's personal lives, what they're like when they were younger, or what they did in their free times, who they are. But deep down, sometimes the people weirdos in your life, they be making the things you want, things you be praising now. That's just how it be sometimes. It's my own tirade of random shit, honestly. You can just rambling on, because I'm kind of drinking my day off, you know? And yes, for wondering, it's like 10 o'clock over here, but it's 12 o'clock somewhere. 9 o'clock, I don't care. Well, I'm just saying, it's me. Like, you crazy. I'm on my day off, girl. Can I kick my feet up? My friend Allison, my friend Allison, like, out on the bus was like, she goes, you drink in the day? Like, it's my day off, woman. Like, what's the big deal? You and my brother, it's my brothers, I swear, give you crazy. You drinking jungle juice at like 12 in the afternoon? Like, in the morning, my nigga, the sun's barely up. It's 7 o'clock in the afternoon, man. What's wrong with you? It's 8 o'clock, nigga. It's not even nighttime. Like, boy, it's my day off, all right? I don't get to drink much. I don't get to party much. I don't get to chill much. Can a black man enjoy himself? You only live once. I'm enjoying myself. It's my day off. If you can't do it, that's for you. This is grown folks' business. And no, if any of you imbeciles want to come out there and say I got a drinking problem, no, I don't. It's my day off. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna be comfortable. I'll be comfortable. Sit down and be comfortable in my home. I'm at home. Ain't hurt nobody. I'm minding my business. I'm just having a few drinks. You feel me? Yeah, maybe if y'all took the time out of your day and maybe you chilled a little bit and went to relax and all that, maybe we're able to get along better. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like maybe everybody just. I'm just saying. Maybe everybody need a little. Everybody need a little bit of their favorite food. Some drinks in their stomachs. You know what I'm saying? Maybe everybody need time to kick your feet up and take a little bit of the edge off. I'm just saying, bro. Like maybe y'all need a little wayside here. Get my little man. Like ain't wasted, but maybe you just need to have a little time to kick your feet up and just chill. Like y'all too stuck up in your free time. You gotta let loose a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I think everybody needs time to let loose just a little much. I'm just saying, like y'all too tense. You just need time to let loose. Lisa Goose said, loosen up a little bit, man. Let your bones flex a bit. Have fun. Come to my side of the world. It's nice to be here. You know what I mean? I think we all need time like that. I want to start crying for a second. I'm gonna lie, it's still emotional. But anyway, I got my soapbox and preach. Time to beat some on the ass and enjoy my time. This video might age like fine wine, but this belief is not gonna die until the day I die. I think we all have that one thing in our lives that we just won't change on. Move on. This feels like that one thing for me personally that I think I'm never gonna move on. Like, and as time goes on for me, I will have to get my phone fixed later today. See, I got a new phone today, a few days ago. It's a little flip one I wanted for my birthday. Right, that's my birthday. It's actually the 21st, but I'm not. It's something I wanted. Yeah, I wanted this cool flip phone thing I got. It's the Galaxy something. So I'm gonna see if I can get it properly fixed at my T-Mobile store in my town.
A talent like yours could see you as one of the four vassals, or even a vice general. It is a pity, truly.
I'm gonna try to get that fixed today so that my phones properly work and transfer myself from this one to my other one. Then I'll get a case for it. Check my sister, see if we can hang out with her, 1% MTG. I'm gonna hang with her for a while. I'm doing a lot of things, okay? This is my day off, right? Like, I know I just went on a whole emotional tirade about all this, I guess you can call it race politics, I guess, all those weird things like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's a bit emotional, maybe because of my eating, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just being honest. Let's be real. But then, I gotta be honest with myself. I speak plainly because I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm something I'm not. That's at the end of the day. I'm not gonna be something I'm not, right? Like if that's how you feel about me, then you have right to your feelings, man. But I'm not gonna just limit. I gotta change my entire how my life is. And I like my life at points. How my see myself. Baba Nabahar. I think Baba Nabahar. I said it right. Shit. Fucking Geo Mu didn't do shit. This block attacks my ass. I got Marta for this shit. Ah! Damn! He hit the shit out of me. Let's go on my Marta.
I cannot die. Not yet. My lord.
Turn into a pouch. Oh god, it's two phases. This guy last than one of the first missions I ever did in this game. Got the bots coming up here, baby. Most of alright over. Now back to regular schedule programs. Why? It's it's not really weird to try to please your aunt. I don't really think I could. Can I tell me something? I don't know. Just don't say it like that. Really don't. Martin Luther King's speech means a lot to me because it's about everyone. It's what it was. If I was born in that time, I would be with them, for you and me, I have that dream too. Little black boys and little white girls can stand by each other hand in hand, and you know all this stuff. But you lead together. Like, what's the problem with that? We should all get along. You know, we need you together as people.
Power of Takeminakata.
Ooh,
The
Lord, you
immortal
look good.
power of Furin-kata.
About pain in the ass too. Come for me, bitch. You have fire damage. Okay. He's kicking my ass. I gotta move this new way I think it does. Look for a move here. He is putting that work in, I tell you. Oh, god damn! Hit the shit out of me. Thanks, homie.
Exceptional. You undoubtedly succeed. Becoming the country's salvation.
You fought well, old friend. Stand proud. You were truly strong. You fought well. Stand proud at the pinnacle of strength. You earned your place when those in the place that call yourselves that of the strongest. To you, my friend, I grant you the highest honor a warrior of your caliber deserves. The death of my strongest technique. Stand proud. They have matching hair. Is that on purpose? Indeed, you are strong. Anyway, back to Red Cable programs.
stand back, my lord. I, Nightfall Toil, shall crush any who oppose you! Or even a vice-general. It is a pity, truly. I, the master of tactical retreat, will not lose again so easily. Resist even my fistest of blows. Well done. Let me remind you as to why I am the demon. Salvation.
Welcome. So, Ugh. What'll it be to... Do come again.
You there. Your countenance is most troubled. Funnily enough, I had just grown bored myself. Please, rest and relax in my tea house. You must have some great stories to tell. I'm happy to be of service. I'm happy to be of service. The deal is done. Farewell. The deal. I'm happy to be of service. I'm happy to be of service. I'm happy to be of service. Be careful out there.
variety of viruses and the effects that they give off standing out. Whether it's the T virus, or zombies, and the C virus causing insectoid mutations and cancer causing involved. The uniqueness of the Resident Evil franchise also extends to the characters that are known and loved all around the world. Especially ones such as Leon S. Kennedy and Chris Redfield. So today, I'll be asking the question of how would you act fair if you were drugs such as Mary Kennedy and Neil Red. Chris Redfield
So, Takachio, I trust you haven't forgotten your recent promise to train with me. Come now. First, let's see if... Now, don't underestimate anything that happens along the way as part of your training. You must be adaptable.
Get out of here! Hayatemaru! There's no way I can keep up with this campus.
Looks like that bit. All right. I'll give you a personal lesson then. Let's go. So, hold nothing back. Come on.
Mm.
The majority
Bitch, I can kick your ass up. Won't I get your tough?
because they are different better previously mentioned things, quite casually, with also being said to be stronger than them. He also established that in the early days of the operation, they had wishes to take out large squads and build himself. Lastly, he reached the strongest member of the special infected, and which was a very fitting name for a zombie well because it requires an entire team of survivors to defeat the infected. This absolute means even adding to them by being able to throw elements of concrete out of the ground and throw it back. It's how unpredictable the virus is. It's beyond anything anyone can practically predict. So, as a result, the way it transfers between people. So, how interesting is this? Well, infected zombies obviously face immediate active but it should be too far-fetched to say that he could at least perform as well as the ex-survivors do. Pretty much none of them had any formal training for combat situations before the apocalypse, besides Bill, who is a war veteran and former Army Green Beret, having served in Vietnam. He's also canonically shown to be a one-man army, as he alone can take on dozens of infected, and is even able to take on the strongest of the special infected by himself. So considering that Cush's training in STARS was at least comparable to the SAS, it should allow him to deal with all manner of threats just fine. Even the special infected in Left 4 Dead are just inferior archetypes of POWs from Resident Evil. Take the Hunter for example. While they can jump extremely high and are pretty sneaky, Lickers are a whole world above them when it comes to stats and combat. They are a result of the standard infected mutating into a stronger form and gaining a super function, which was then used to the Licker example also lives in the practice of the However, despite the difference in the length of the amount of the Licker is able to build their own in the way they can transfer extraordinarily well. Also, the Lickers being POWs mean that they break the mind which is needed for combat, whereas the smokers are extremely reliant on being able to activate support. So, the Lickers have all this about the smoker, what can do, well he should be able to monitor them based on how he's not doing one build, be able to do so with different colors. As for the boosters, they're both numbers all different. The event Rogers basically however, building the charger is between the post and the scan. That's the exactly
Looks like that barely caused you to break a sweat. All right? I'll give you a personal lesson then. Let's go. So, hold nothing back. Come on. To even manage to survive training talented pupils is a reward of its own. The living must risk their lives to train their soldiers. Were it possible, I'd even crawl out of my grave to train a worthy student. Training talented pupils, the living must risk, were it possible, I'd even...
be able to easily go down to the upper
Was someone there? Takachio, we should give chase.
Pitiful humans will nearly fall.
That oh, it's emitting an unusual aura. It's almost as if it consists of emotions given forth.
All you pitiful humans will kneel before me. There are none who can surpass me.
So Chris being just as good in combat as Jill should mean that he's able to do the same. He should also just scale above RE4 Ada, who while nerfed could deal with Verdugo's spontaneous illusions spawning out of nowhere. However, this is where it all starts to fall apart with the ace of the BSAA, as he still have to deal with the vastly stronger members of Wanda's wounded army, such as Abomination, who should be more than capable of getting things done. There's also Okoye, who acts as Wanda's second in command. She's the biggest example of Wanda enhancing the more notable members of her army, as originally she should just really be around the same level as Black Widow with his skills, but ends up being able to clash with and eventually kill Valkyrie. So it's not necessarily that Chris is less skilled than Okoye, as they're both masters of multiple martial arts and can fight for expert fighters, but it comes down to the fact that Zombie Okoye is just much more powerful. All this, and I've not even mentioned someone like Orb, who could just vaporize Chris via a long range attack, or even Wanda herself, who could potentially manipulate his mind into giving up. Though all is not lost. If we take a look at the official Capcom character encyclopedia, we can scale Chris to Jill, who is directly stated to have 4 Galactus, which of course is a reference to her time in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Galactus in this game was capable of from the official Capcom character encyclopedia, and we can scale Chris to Jill, who is directly stated to have 4 Galactus, which of course is a reference to her time in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Yeah, simply being captain of the fighter. Roster that they exist.
There are none who can surpass me.
He doesn't stand a chance. So based on my breakdown, Chris should be capable of surviving 3 out of the 4 outbreaks presented. This video idea has been on standby for a while now, so considering how popular Resident Evil has gotten due to the release of RE9, I thought
That's actually kind of funny. I forgot that weird crossover game they did. If you want to make it better, you can scale into most of the cast from Capcom. Because if you ever played the Project Cross X too, he's right there. That's a lesser Chris from Resident Evil Reservations too. Across the point in time, who is still comparable to Yakuza, Kiryu-san, Dante, Virgil, Goro, Video there.
Can't remember the exact word, but they said it was at least a couple million.
Oh, that is just music to my ears. They thought they could get away with putting that crap on the lawn, but no. I think we should take all that money and build a giant UFC stadium, or a ballroom or something.
I totally agree. That is such an epic idea.
Tone it back just a smidge, KJD, your place is getting a little too far.
Sorry.
Mr. President, I come with utmost pressing matters. President Biden's life alert went off just a minute ago. He said it's an emergency and is calling for you and the other presidents immediately.
Shit, this doesn't sound good. Yeah, we better get over there ASAP. JD, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Right.
Come on, Agent Hughes, let's go.
I like the fact they have it.
Pitiful humans will kneel before me.
So it just looks like a match. You should totally go for the president before the games too. So I would be like, oh, make America great again. Where's the McDonald's? Yeah, and I'm George, so I'd be like, our enemies are innovative and resourceful, and so are we. They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our community. And then we start the war. Come on, man. Meanwhile, I'm out here ending so many wars that they're getting a Nobel Peace Prize. Wow, humble bragging. But who needs a Nobel Peace Prize? Top prize here, RNG. Not only did I just pull a perkaholic from the gobblegum machine, but we also got a double point from the gondola. Nice. Let's see what I get from the gumball machine. Oh yeah, I see. Time to get this show on the road. Way ahead of you, Georgie. I already opened the gate to the first dragon head. Everyone group up and let's get him fed. First dragon's fed. But whoever has 3 hit points open up the next door. Donald, that's you. You're playing as me. Oh, I know. He cries like a baby every time he gets hit. And just hold on, I'm trying for a gobble gum real quick. Oh, let's go. I got immolation liquidation. Let's open up the map and get everyone to a box ASAP. I'm at a mystery box spot. And by me, I mean Barack and his god-awful cancer. And the mod author really did me dirty with this one. Hell no. More like they did me right. Sorry, you boring old farts never experiment with your wardrobes, but I got drip. Also, I'm at a box location, too. So am I. Ready for buy or sell? All right. Popping up. This thing reminds me of when I put a switch on my Glock back in the hood.
What the fuck?
I told the Weevil, and he said it reminded him of being in the hood. Hell now, that is not me. Do I get extra points if I spin around before I shoot the zombies? Joe, your character just made a joke about 360ing a zombie. That's awesome. I was so focused on getting good weapons out of the box that I didn't even pay attention to what Donnie was saying when I got them. Oops, Damn, you probably missed something super smart and or funny. Love me a big gun. I feel like a space marine wielding a huge boulder. Meanwhile, George just said some nerdy-ass Warhammer shit when I got the Gorgon. Really? That's friggin' sweet. All right, Joe and I have got the dragon head upstairs covered. Great, I just picked up one of the parts for the shield. Can someone grab the other two? Got the middle piece? Picked up the last piece. Someone built it. Just built the shield underground. Speaking of underground, the dragon
Damn it.
Zero explanation. Now, if anything, him being there with zero explanation was. It's like Vic just gets to bury, and there's just this alcoholic giant who's still alive. He's so chill. Even the zombies don't kill him. That is pretty funny. There we go. Just got my last one. All right, Ron, get the fire. I'm getting the Ragnarok. John, perfect. Now I just gotta hit this fireball.
Weird enough, I can't do it. I can only do it in expeditions mode, but I can still people here.
All the pitiful humans will kneel before.
That tracks.
Will kneel before me.
Come on, you weaken still. When they talk about nothing, when they talk about nothing, they talk about nothing, they talk about nothing, they talk about
Don't worry, Skull. I am out. Peace. Fine, don't even stay. Seriously, I'm not just going to stand around staring at a video game version of myself waiting for the rocket to test when I could be building my bow. Don't try and guilt trip me just because you're playing as me.
All right. Forget I said anything. It's boring waiting down here for like 5 to 7 minutes between each launch.
Well, then you shouldn't have been a noob and hit the rock properly the first time.
Bro, I did. It's just finicky as fuck for no reason.
That sounds like coke to me, Georgie.
Zip it, Brandon, or I'll hit you offline again and you'll never beat me.
No, please, don't do it. Don't do it again just like you did last time, please.
Joe, you don't actually think I hit you offline, do you?
You did, didn't you?
No, dummy. I told you it was probably your crappy Alienware. Can't believe you're still on that thing to this day.
Hey, watch your mouth when you talk about old Bertha. She may be a little alien, but she's one hell of a beast. She ran the Black Ops 7 beta with no problem when your rig was chugging like Thomas the Tank Engine.
Okay, that I blame on AMD hardware.
Sounds like you're the real culprit here, George. Now, have you hit that fireball yet or not?
Yes, finally, geez.
Took you long enough. I'm already on my last wolf dig.
Don't worry. I'll catch up quick when I hit these MLG Wonder Sphere shots. That's one. This next one is stupid easy. Boom. Now comes the hard one. Let's see if I can get it first try.
$20, as you whips it? I'll take that action.
Wow. Real supportive, guys.
Hey, man, I'm betting in favor of you.
Yes. Well, you just became $20 richer, Barry, because I just nailed that shit first try.
What? No way. You're Captain George.
I'm not. Go look outside of Double Tap. The circle is lit up.
Damn, it really is. Well, good luck getting those $20 out of me, Barry.
Cheapskate.
Just finished my arrow.
Yeah, I take that action. My boy made a bet. I bet in favor of you, Gucci. Looks ripped out, not gonna lie.
Yeah, McDonald. Pick up the pace. We're letting you go get ahead of it.
Speak for yourself.
That's what it is, Donald. Meanwhile, I've got my finger on it.
I got it, George. Focus on your bow.
That's you gotta keep the ball. I remember when you were master out of thought you were such a hard to set up. One thing
Damn, we're good. You think what guy I was. Near you too, Forky. She came to the window and you found some one ballad, the crescendo. She put things on the carpet when a gold brains in the apartment. You know, she was struck down. I was and you're okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And Nioh.
There are none who can surpass me. Pitiful humans will kneel before me. There are none who can surpass me. Pitiful humans will kneel before me.
Damn it.
My might knows no bounds. Pitiful humans will kneel before me. My might knows no bounds.
will kneel before me. You will kneel before me. There are none who can.
Listen, Nate, while I'm doing this, and I gotta leave in a little bit. So the stream gonna cut. I'll have to come back. And if I do that, just drop my button. for a second. It's my doggy. The puppy. Not a puppy, still a sting older, but there you go. If I use this beast. Baby. I like how I could do this to him anyway, I don't care. They're adorable. I'm supposed to love them. I could pick him up like this and pull him toward me, and then we'd be going mad. Yeah, my dog really love you, but make you I mean, my ex-girlfriend taught me like to make cats like love you, you have to give that kiss them all the time. They become like that all the time. Yeah. You said you do, Chase. Yeah, that's not bad. I'm gonna do what you use. Yeah. Did you tap me in the face? Hey, my kitty. Don't say that. There it is. Big children, I swear. Here, baby. Here. You happy? You look at you, Sarah. It's just like, yeah. Got you, Papa. I got 2 hands. I love you. There's some kids just for freaking hot. You have to lay on my neck so I can't get up. You wanted to say hi, you will, but you won't go. Okay. Hey, love you too. You do that. Okay? You do really fucking. My favorite. You got sniffles? You got sniffles? My baby got sniffles? Let's get the fuck. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Slowly get yourself over here. Yeah. There, it's a good idea. Yes, mama. Yes, mama. I see you. Look at that. Sure. You should go into the video and myself for it. Like the other box. I can't do shit to that guy. I lie to you. I do low, like literally no damage to that guy. Yeah. kitchen so I can get up. Can I move? Okay. Your butt took me up the foot, you see. With my legs, mama. Oh, I'm just gonna come into. I guess we're all going to the kitchen, I guess. Yes. You have to cook. I'll probably take it later. Yeah, far from my life, always makes when another Arabian night. Six being followers. Gotta fix the gram. Fuck the gram, nigga. The gram. Gram can fix it his dick. I'm hungry. Thank God they're all here. Get back, pile on. Nothing there, you goofy. Over here. Look at eight brains, so. Oh, not there. Not over there. I'm gonna let you down. Go. Didn't speak, but sending me. I swear, these dogs got no sense. Girl, you don't move so I can lay down. Yes, no boy, yes, I love you too. Yes. I'll give me hugs. There you go. Can I eat my food, please? Sneak butt. Sneak butt. We're like superheroes. I swear, if we do get the chance, let's get born of joining them niggas. I'll be like a black guy in the team. She's having a lovely mood today. She's like a puppy. She'll be right here. Sorry, Mama. Maybe you weren't so close. I can grab and move my stuff and whip, and now you're right where my stuff is gonna go. No,
this episode sounds familiar to you, but not quite. That's because the original 22-minute Thanksgiving special was reworked into a regular 11-minute episode called Spankenstein. That episode is similarly all about Mushi's revenge as she digs up the dead rainbow monkey from its burial site at Plush Meadows Stuffed Animal Cemetery and turns it into her Spankenstein monster using Count Spankulut's powers. Number 2 is sent to the grocery store to buy chocolate sauce where he runs into the monster and defeats it, only to later confront Mushi. Except now he's the one who gets taken down by the little girl. But just when it looks like the end for number 2, the Count shows up to reclaim his stolen powers and unleash his spanking wrath on the little girl, and yeah, that didn't sound right. Oh, and then join the family for dinner. Anyone else thinks Mushi is one of the most evil villains the candy ever faced? Now, going back to Spanksgiving,
Yeah, I guess.
revealed that this was the first episode that Cartoon Network killed after it was already written, something that left him pretty bummed, especially because he had been slaving away on it for weeks. As for why it got canceled, I found two different versions explaining why it never got the green light. The first version says Thanksgiving was canceled because the higher-ups felt the episode lacked international appeal to justify making it a full special. They ordered hugely open holiday specials, as we saw with Operation Naughty, but they weren't convinced that the special centered around such a specific holiday that worked worldwide. The version of the cancellation is a bit funnier because it says the executives felt the whole turkey monster was literally look forward to the Thanksgiving one before it came out. Even the way the original version of the episode had a lot in common with what we eventually got in Spankenstein, but one key change was the reason why number 2 goes to the grocery store. In the Thanksgiving version, he was sent to get cranberry sauce, which made sense for the festivity, while in the final version, he's looking for chocolate sauce. Oh, and in the original version, Mushy didn't transfer the Count's powers into a rainbow monkey. Instead, she sent them to all the ovens in town to create an army of undead spanking turkeys. Yeah, I can see why executives thought this felt more Halloween-y. But honestly, the executives are nothing compared to the reason why the last episode we're talking about today, and my personal favorite, got canceled. If you were a fan of the series, you probably noticed that every season of Kids Next Door had at least one art show. An art show, according to Mr. Warburton, is an episode made in a completely different artistic format than the usual style of the series. In other words, an experimental episode. In total, K&D had 6 of these. Operation Fly, an episode told entirely through music with no dialogue. Operation Report, a story presented in 5 completely different art styles. Operation Archive.
The palace is supposed to house not only the barrier, but also the spirit tree. Its purifying abilities have been revered since eras long past. For many years it has maintained peace. So what is this anomaly?
What happened here? This whole city is frozen over. I grow sick of running for the cliffs in fear.
also tell us stories.
Yeah, we're just gonna do a little luncheon. Welcome to your city now. I'll be in that business week.
Pretty visual. And I'm not just talking about the 5 members of Sector 5, but also some of the most iconic villains in the series.
A sect of Nioh mages resides here in Camo Village. It seems enchanted yokai are present as well. Proceed with caution.
Spare yourself!
Tasked with restoring the base's power system by collecting hamsters and a mission I have a lot to say about later. And after that, number 1 captures the count. Meanwhile, 5 boards the and defeats him when the mysterious someone appears and reveals herself to be number 5's older sister, who steals Sticky Beard's unique
Is he huge?
control your character. Instead, it feels like you're fighting against the controls all the time just to get your character what you want.
Where is it? According to the settings, we will around. Oh shit.
Who goes there?
Maybe it starts off fun since you're playing as number 3 and trying to catch hamsters on night surfaces, but after a couple of months, it starts.
Did you guys come back over there? Bar this bitch. Yeah, a little bit. A bit. I think so. Be behind a bit.
You possess enemies during story mode and control them at will. But there are also two other categories of unlockables that I still think are pretty cool to this day. The first one is as skins because each character has two, except for number 2, since technically you never control him directly, but rather the flying vehicles he pilots. Of the 2 skins, one is the vampire version of each K&D member after being turned by the Count, which has a really cool design. And the other is their 2D version, which the game calls Super Deformed, and which also looks great. The second category is the virtual arena, where you can basically control any character that appears in the game. This includes their villains, their henchmen, and even their machinery. In this mode, you can control characters like Sticky Beard, Oilinator, or even Grandma Stuffum's Chuck Wagon, with all the attacks and abilities that you can use in story mode. These are some solid original. But my favorite unlockable, without a doubt, is the extra character for story mode, number 86. You could say it's just a skin since it replaces number 1 in story mode, but this character, you'll notice some things change throughout the story.
Employing yokai like this is blasphemous! God, come on, bastards!
Shizuka has already cleansed the impurity that plagued Funa Okayama's barrier. Takechio, you are unacquainted, yes? Follow the remaining barriers to the source, and your paths shall surely cross.
Lord Takechio, I did not expect to cross paths with you here. A particularly strong Elatama is rampaging nearby, one with a familiar aura at that. I likely know them. If someone has indeed... I cannot turn a blind. The situation is urgent.
Okay, so you're with me now. How far will you go with me? Because actually I do want to fight that boss I saw over here.
Was a game based on the DreamWorks movie that came out in May.
No, yes, he only calls me that area, okay. I gotta head off, I gotta go do a thing today, so I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Thank you for joining the stream so far, and stick with it if you did. See you guys later. Good day, good night, have a nice weekend. Goodbye.